Hey y'all, welcome back to Community College with Dr. G. I'm Dr. G. I hope that y'all are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm feeling pretty good. I got earrings on. You see my earrings? So I got these for my birthday. I turned 40 recently. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about become your own healer. Okay. So I am an educator. I'm a teacher. I am a person whose whole life purpose is to spread knowledge and teach people, inform people, show people a way, another way, right? And I absolutely love being in a classroom. So when my spirit told me that I needed to quit my dream job of being a professor, I was like, okay, because I listen, I'm obedient, right? When my spirit tells me something, I'm obedient. And I don't worry about the how. I talked about that in the last video I posted about panic. But I don't worry about the how. I figured the how out as I go. And that's kind of how this whole business started. Was my spirit told me to quit my, literally first thing I heard when I was walking to the bathroom, fresh out the bed, eyes not even open yet, was you got to leave that job. And I listened. I did. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I had enough faith that it was going to work out. It has not been without challenge. This has by far been the most challenging thing I have ever done. And I have a PhD. I'm a doctor. And starting my own business and going out on my own and stepping out on faith and being courageous has been absolutely the most challenging thing I've ever done, but also the most rewarding, right? One of the most rewarding things. So my desire to be in the classroom is what started this business, right? My first ever offering, as Dr. G says, as Prince Legacy LLC back in 2021 was a group teaching class on pathways to healing. And this class was created, designed to help people understand what it is to be human in many different ways, understand what it means to relate to other people, and then learn certain skills and tools that you can use to apply that knowledge. Apply knowledge. Knowledge is useless without application, right? Apply that knowledge to your life to help find your pathway, your way to healing. So over the last 3 years since that program was written, I've evolved as a person. My healing journey has evolved. My understanding of humans has evolved. My expertise, quote unquote, in psychology has evolved, mostly because of my spirituality and the different ways that I am able to access information now, right? So I was talking to my friend Q and explaining to her, she's like, so what is it that you do? Because I don't really talk about what I do outside of talking to y'all or when I'm in my house doing my work. So I'm explaining to her what I do, and she was like, so basically you teach people how to heal themselves. And I was like, boing, boing, light bulbs, flashing lights, all the shit came together. And I had already created Becoming Your Own Healer as a separate project that wasn't intended to be me working directly with people. But from that conversation, I was like, hello. So here we are. So Become Your Own Healer is an evolution of Pathways to Healing, which is why the Pathways to Healing workbook supports Becoming Your Own Healer, this new small group program that I'm doing about it. 6 weeks, yeah, virtual meetings every Wednesday from 7 to 8:15. We have 75 minutes versus 60 minutes because 60 minutes never seems to be enough. And I like to interact with the participants. For that reason, the group is limited to a maximum of 12 people. If I need to add more groups, I'll add more groups, guys. But if you can't tell, I am over the moon, absolutely the most excited I've been in a very long time, because I get back to the essence of what this has meant. What this is meant to be for me is me having an opportunity to teach and to teach people in ways that are aligned with my beliefs, aligned with my understanding, with my knowledge, and not confined by somebody else's system or box or idea of what teaching psychology is and what that means. So I get to mix my devotion to spirituality, my devotion to psychology, and my devotion to service of humans. I get to mix those three things together and share it with you all with the intention of you all becoming better educated, more empowered, right? And these are things that I'm not doing for you. I'm just a facilitator. I am a vessel through which source operates to help you, right? So while I am sharing the knowledge with you, while I can see you, while I can help you to figure out ways to apply this knowledge to your life in meaningful ways, you are doing this work. You are choosing to educate yourself. You are empowering yourself. And through those two things, you are being intentional about your own personal evolution, because we are evolving. We are in very evolving times. Things are changing in a way that we had never expected before. And if you take a very good look objectively at the global happenings right now, you can see that we're in a time of transformation. And if it's happening on a global level, it's happening on an individual level. And I am here to support your personal evolution, because I want you to be all you can be. Not like the army, but like one of the schools of psychology which is central to my work is called the humanistic approach. You may have heard about this about Abraham Maslow and the hierarchy of needs. And we also have Carl Rogers and the person-centered therapy and unconditional positive regard. All of the things that center us as a whole human when considering our psychology, our well-being, our mental health, that's part of the humanist approach. And one of the major points, if there's 3 points, one of the major points of the humanistic approach is that we as humans are on this earth to exercise and to reach our fullest potential. But the way that our societies are designed are not meant for us to reach our full potential. It's actually anti-human. It's the antithesis of what it means to be human, to be a part of a mechanistic society. Our society is literally moving to machines. They're using robots to do everything. There's a mechanistic way to be like a machine, right? But we are not machines. We are humans. And our societies are working to eliminate the things that make us human, and I am here to support your humanness, your spirituality, your experience as a human being, a spiritual being. Right? I'm here for all of that. And I want you to reach your fullest potential. I want you to want to reach your fullest potential, but I also want to support you in that. And I know that I have some tools and some resources and some strategies that are very helpful, and that in working with you, we can create a sustainable mental wellness practice. Now, what do I mean by that? So, life happens, shit happens all the time. There's no way that any one of us can get away from dealing with the grief experiences that come along with life, right? Loss, death, all of the things that fuck us up as humans, that send us into bouts of depression, that have us avoiding our feelings because they're very strong and we don't want to deal with it. You guys know that I'm based in grief, right? Like what my work is based in grief. I'm a grief counselor but I'm a grief counselor and a psychologist, right? So the point of a sustainable mental wellness practice, which is something that you will walk away with after participating in the Become Your Own Healer group workshop, starting on February 7th. What you will walk away with as a sustainable mental wellness practice. And what do I mean by this? I'm explaining, right? Okay, so our societies are not set up for our mental well-being, for us to reach our full potential. It's set up for us to be so stressed all the time that we focus on very basic things, and we don't have enough time to focus on ourselves and evolving and growing ourselves in the way that as humans and spiritual beings we are meant to do, right? So in the day-to-day dealings with life, the normal shit that everybody has to deal with, the loss, the hurt, the pain, the change, the transformation, the growth, all of those things that we all deal with anyway, can cause us stress, in addition to the stressors of money, of children, of family, of life, of the car breaking down, of having to fix the radiator, of moving. The sustainable mental wellness practice is a set of tools, it's a set of activities, exercises, all of the things, right? Because this is holistic. This is focusing not just on your mind, but on your physical body and your spiritual well-being too, right? So this sustainable wellness practice utilizes all of what we have available to us, all of what we have available to us. It does not require money. You can spend money if you want to, but it doesn't require money. It's very simple things like, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed today. Let me go for a walk before I start my day. Oh, that really stressed me out. Let me sit down and take 2 minutes to just focus on my breathing and center myself before I move forward. Let me read a book instead of looking at the screen. Let me call my best friend, because she always makes me feel good. Sustainable mental wellness does not have to be expensive. It does not have to be this whole self-care, spend $7,000 and go on this retreat to get back to your inner child. It doesn't have to be that. It can be that. I'm not shading anybody that has a preference for those things, but I am a very basic human being. Not in mental and spiritual, but like on the level, this extra shit doesn't really matter that much to me. So I like to keep my practices very basic, very simple, what works for me, and that may work for other people. I think one of the reasons why people shy away from self-care, mental wellness, and sustainable wellness is because what it looks like in this new age healer trend that's going on, it looks like it costs money, but it doesn't have to cost money for you to be well. This is an affordable course, $222. The price is going to go up. But this is an affordable course because I want people to have access to this information. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have all of the resources. You don't have to be anything but yourself to get this work. Afterpay options are available. I want you to participate. I want you to lead your evolution. I want you to become your own healer. All the links are below. If you have any questions, ask. The Pathways to Healing workbook that is used to support the Become Your Own Healer program is available for free. The download link will be in the box below. I have not felt this excited to do something in a very long time. I hope that you can see the joy and the excitement in my face and getting to share knowledge again. I'm getting emotional. I'm a highly sensitive and a highly emotional person, and I'm very, very passionate about the things that I care about, and I care about you. I care about your mental wellness. I care about you thriving in this world. I want us to create our own revolution for ourselves. And by becoming your own healer, you can do just that. Let me help you. I love y'all.